Most bathroom renovations don't go over budget at the start. They go over budget the moment demolition begins. Hi, I'm Will Culleton from Bytown Bath, and today I'm going to walk you through why renovation costs sometimes increase mid-project and what you can do as a homeowner to avoid those surprise charges. To understand why costs sometimes change, it helps to first understand how bathroom renovations actually work behind the scenes. When you look at a bathroom, you mainly see the finished surfaces: tub, shower, walls, and fixtures. But behind those walls are plumbing lines, waterproofing systems, ventilation, framing, and sometimes decades-old construction materials. And the truth is, professionals can only estimate a renovation based on what's visible at the start. Once demolition begins, that's when the hidden parts of the bathroom are revealed, and that's where many mid-project changes come from. One of the most common reasons is older plumbing systems. Many homes in Ottawa, especially older ones, still have aging pipes, outdated draining systems, or connections that no longer meet current building codes. These issues might not be visible until the walls are opened. When that happens, those plumbing upgrades aren't optional. They're necessary to make sure the bathroom functions properly and doesn't develop leaks or water damage later on. Another very common reason renovation costs change is design decisions made after the project has already started. Once demolition opens up the space, homeowners sometimes see new possibilities. Maybe they want upgraded fixtures, custom glass, different wall finishes, or built-in shelving. Those upgrades can absolutely improve the final result, but they also require additional materials, labor, and sometimes changes to the initial plan. Even a small design adjustment can ripple through the timeline and the budget. Material choices can also affect the final cost. Premium wall systems, custom glass panels, and high-end fixtures often cost more than standard materials. And if a product becomes unavailable or back-ordered, replacing it with another option can change the price as well. Then there's another factor that surprises many homeowners: hidden structural issues. Sometimes demolition reveals things like compromised subfloors, water damage, or insufficient waterproofing from previous installations. These problems need to be addressed properly before the new shower or tub goes in. Otherwise, you risk much bigger problems later on. Fixing these issues may increase the scope of work, but it protects your home and ensures the renovation lasts for years. Permits and inspections can also play a role. In Ottawa, certain renovations, especially those involving plumbing adjustments, may require permits or inspections to meet municipal building standards. If those requirements weren't considered during the planning stage, they can add additional steps and costs to the project. But the good news is that many of these surprise costs can actually be avoided with the right preparation. One of the biggest things you can do is work with a company that specializes specifically in tub and shower renovations. Specialists deal with the same structural and plumbing changes every day, which means they're much better at anticipating potential issues before demolition even begins. Another key step is getting a detailed written estimate that clearly outlines the scope of work, materials, labor, demolition, and disposal. Transparency early on helps prevent misunderstandings later. It also helps to finalize your design selections before the project starts. Choosing your fixtures, wall systems, glass, and finishes ahead of time locks in both the price and the timeline. Mid-project changes are one of the biggest drivers of cost increases. And lastly, it's always smart to set aside a small contingency budget during renovations, because no matter how carefully a project is planned, there's always a chance something hidden behind the walls will need attention once demolition begins. At Bytown Better Bathtubs and Showers, our team focuses heavily on preventing these surprises before the work even starts. Before any demolition begins, we carefully assess the existing space, looking at plumbing access, subfloors, ventilation, and layout limitations. That detailed evaluation allows us to provide realistic estimates rather than optimistic guesses. And if an unexpected issue does appear during the renovation, we communicate it immediately and walk you through the solution with transparent pricing, no hidden fees, and no vague change orders. Bathroom renovations don't have to be unpredictable. With the right planning, the right materials, and the right renovation team, you can move forward with confidence from day one. If you're planning a bathroom renovation, we're always here to help you understand your options and guide you through the process. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more bathroom renovation tips. See you in the next video.